Guys, we got 2 minutes until Stay and Scream actually ends. We gotta get into the park now. Cue Florida Man intro now. Bye.
Florida Man!
Alrighty guys, so we made it. Welcome back to another Florida Man YouTube video. We are back here. Day 5 of Halloween Horror Nights. It's been 1 week until the event started. I think my goal today, let's bring up some of those house counts. Let's see how many houses we can do. Maybe today we'll actually try to knock out all 10 houses and possibly see Nightmare Fuel and Hauntphonics. See, I remembered it, but we got a wristband. Heading over to 5 Nights at Freddy's now. First house of the night, Wyatt 6. Let's go. They got me in that house. They did. I tell you what, the JSD, or Jump Scare Density, I did not come up with it, but feel free to use it. Is high in that house. A lot of great scares. Costume design, peak. Love it. 5 Nights at Freddy's time. Just got out of 5 Nights and we noticed a little Easter egg in that last room. So another one for the Easter egg counter. While you're cutting through the shelves, you're gonna see a few different of the small little dolls. You'll see Chica, Bonnie, 2 Freddys, which kind of indicates to me regular Freddy and Golden Freddy. And then you see Foxy, and then towards the end you see a little mascot of the puppet, which is another 5 Nights at Freddy's character, which I think may be in the second movie. We're moving quickly. Next house is Terrifier. Terrifier, great run, very high JSD. That house is so weird. I mean, just it's all over the place. Next up is Spanish Haunting. Mark, I will see you in the comments. I'm very excited for this house. Great house. I mean, this is just a fun vibe. Spanish Haunting, very good. Really good house. Really, really good house. This is definitely going to go up on my list. Now, unfortunately, since we had that carrot cake, I've been itching to get it again, and I'm gonna get it. I'm getting it again. But I'm not counting it as one of my snacks. But let's go for round 2. Precious cargo coming through. Scary people all around. They're trying to touch my carrot cake. That carrot cake is mine. He wants the carrot cake. No one's gonna touch the carrot cake. This is my carrot cake. They got chalk. You guys got chalk. So if I told you guys, but Louis is actually rethemed to 5 Nights at Freddy's. Let's take a peek inside real quick. It is not that crazy of an overlay. A lot of the team members are wearing like the 5 Nights at Freddy's shirts. You do have a 5 Nights at Freddy's photo op over there and a few food offerings. You can see that the registers are themed out to 5 Nights at Freddy's, but that is the have it both ways. It is a meatball spaghetti pizza, and then next to that you can see it's Chica's cupcake. It's a cute overlay. I think when they announced it, everyone thought that they would shut this down and have it almost like a scare actor meet and greet, but no, this is it. And then this is a closer look at that cutout. We're shooting down to HHN Chains, but I wanted to show you guys over by the candy shop, over by Chef Alcatraz. They have these 2 pumpkin towers. This was in the Major Sweets Scare Zone a few years back, but they also have a few Halloween Horror Nights merchandise and snacks in here. They have a different version of the cupcake here, as well as a Mel's Dine-In little pie, as well as a cake. We also have the dog meat cake. This, I do believe, is caramel and pumpkin, as well as this big little boo cookie. They have little macarons, including Fallout, 5 Nights at Freddy's, Terrifier, WWE, and Jason. And lastly, they got this Freddy Fazbear caramel apple. Look how big that is. And then Clown Cafe, kind of like a cherry brownie. They usually have all the sweets in the tribute store, but I guess because the tribute store is so small, they have them over by the candy shop. So don't fret if you guys go in the tribute store where they're like, where's my treats? They're over by the candy shop. If you head right on the bridge after Harry Potter, you'll see the Camp Crystal Lake little food option. They have spiral sausage, Camp Bloody S'mores, corn on the cob covered in all sorts of fun stuff, and a few different beverages for the adults. Time for run number 2 for HHN Chains. I'm excited to see this house again. Yeah. HHN Chains, you guys were bringing it tonight. The scare actors were literally like, I kid you not, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like the one scare actor would not stop moving. It was so impressive. You guys are crushing it tonight. Let's Play Dolls is next. Dolls update. It's not a cat, it's a rat. You can see that there's a rat foot essentially there. But that house, it gives so much for such a very specific design. Towards the end, I noticed in that final room, you'll see that there's a scare actor with kind of like a lantern on its head. If you look up, you'll see that there's a prop that drops down on you. But I'm very curious about the final scare. You'll look and it's essentially like this monster demon looking thing. So I wonder if that's the monster that possesses Lila to attack the toys the way that she does. So I don't know. I guess maybe with the 3-house tour we'll kind of see. We're getting in line for Galkin right now. This is our 6th house of the night. And guys, I'll be honest with you, I'm so tired. This is not easy. It's very, very exhausting. Be sure to sit, take breaks, drink waters. But let's do Galkin one more time. Galkin, you guys scared the shit out of me tonight. You guys were killing it. Oh my God. Well, where do I start with this house? As soon as you kind of get out into the open, you're weaving in and out of the houses. You are greeted with a similar voice line from Blood Moon Rising. I know this is such a stupid thing for me to even mention, but in Blood Moon Rising, there was a really funny line where the girl came out and she says, "They killed mommy and daddy." And it was stupid funny for no reason whatsoever. And here you cut through one house and the girl comes out and she says, "They killed mama and pop-up." I don't know if this was an Easter egg. I just think it's really funny. Last house of the night is Jason. As you can see behind me, it's a little hard. There's a ton of black robes going to this house. This is what we call a cash change. Every single house does this multiple times a day. Essentially, it's almost like theater. There is your cast A, B, and C, and these people are working very hard. So they're gonna switch out so that cast A can take a break, cast B will jump in, then cast B will take a break, and cast C will jump in. This is cool. If you guys are seeing this, you are gonna get ready to go scare actors. They are going to be jumping like crazy. So let's jump in, wrap up with Jason. Jason is a house that you just don't walk out of. You gotta have to shake the scares out of that. That second part of that house is so intense. Oh my God, top tier house. Like honestly, I don't know. It's definitely gonna be staying in the top 3, but that may be my favorite house. That is so damn good. We're starting to work our way out, and I wanted to show you guys the Clown Cafe. This is right across from Minions. They have burnt angel wings, Clown Cafe bloody popcorn, Abracadabra sunflower glasses. This is 2 sugar cookies with blood splatter. And of course, 1 drink for the adults. We got a mocktail, which is great. You know, I have been seeing a lot of mocktails for the event, which is awesome, but I wanted to show you guys the front. This is so cute. I wish they would actually pump in this song. This is very well done. And then next door, we also have another food booth. Let me show you guys this one. Again, this is right across from Minions, but as you can see, we have Death by Cheese Stick, which is a giant hand-breaded mozzarella stick with spicy marinara, and then they have a freakishly long corn dog. This is a foot-long hot dog with jalapeno ranch and crispy bacon bits. You know, every time I head out of here, I'm really mesmerized by this scare zone. So you know what? Let's take some time and really kind of break it down for y'all. Let's start up front. So as soon as you get through the arches, you're gonna wanna shoot straight. Now, you're kind of going to be greeted by a lot of the monsters from the podcast. Over here you have the gargoyle and then the raven. Now this again is a collage of all the different scare zones and houses throughout the event. So you're going to see a little bit of everything. Now of course you're going to have the chainsaw people, which is always a fan favorite. But the real gems are over here in these little cutouts. So you're going to see all 4 of the main houses, including Fallout right here. Here we have the Fallout emblem of the vault, number 33 from the show. Shooting down, we are going to have Freddy. Again, this was actually all on the podcast that the character got to see. But I love this sculpt of Freddy. Next, of course, we have Jason. I warn you, there are a few scare actors that do like to jump out of these holes. And lastly, we have WWE, and I love that they have the lantern for the fireflies. That's actually a cute little aesthetic. And here is your nightly check-in on those wait times. 5 nights to 100, Grave of the Flesh 55, Terrifier 75, WWE is 50 minutes. Yes, I swear that they just keep adding new merch. Look at this. So this is a card holder. This is amazing for the event, especially if you have Express, because you can put your little card in there. This guy is 16 bucks, but up at the buckle where you can kind of latch it on your belt or your bag, there's a little gargoyle on here, but look how cute little Boo is. It's adorable. Let him get in focus. That's awesome. All these people were like, is Arthur Clown in here? Is Arthur Clown in here? Arthur Clown's in here. Yep, there he is. Oh, he's loading this lady up. Alright, the clown is making this lady buy a ridiculous amount of popcorn. Just leaving her. I want to buy this pin, but Arthur Clown is currently terrorizing people over where the pins are, so I gotta wait. Oh, that's new. Alright, hold up. Look at this cute little vinyl thing. Hold up. Fireman action, $22. Very cute. You can get your own Freddy, anyways. Yoink. Alrighty, guys. So we got ourselves the box, as you can see. If we can focus on the back, just a reminder who the characters are, and let me show you guys who we pulled. We got Chica, and lastly we got Freddy. Day 5 is in the bag. Guys, we did a total of 8 houses today, so let's add that on the counter. And we got one little Easter egg with Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm not going to include the carrot cake as a snack because honestly we already had it, but guys, you got to get the carrot cake. In any event, we'll see you guys Sunday for Horror Nights, and we'll see y'all in the fog. Bye! Birds, come on, let's get our act together. Like, we won, but like honestly not a good game. Got a lot of go birds today. Also, go birds. Bye.